Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a look at the stats for Moses Moody.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Durant. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. And for the Warriors, Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Moody and Richard. You look at Golden State. They're at home in this one. But even if they win, it's unlikely they'll advance to the next round.
Well, they're sitting on a 1-2 record, unable to get that crucial third win in the group stage of the Cup. But still, this one counts in the regular season standing.
And then for Houston, thus far 1-2 in the NBA Cup. And tonight is the last group stage game.
Time probably has run out on their Cup run. You normally have to win 3 games to advance, and obviously that ship has sailed for this group.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Rocket 6. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Outside Butler. Now here's Moody. Guarded by KD. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
Butler, a screen on Şengün. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And Thompson kicks to KD. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Butler. His last outing, he had 18 points. Curry passes to Green. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Smith. Rebound by Butler. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. Trailing by 4. Pass to Curry. Green taking his time here. Outside Butler for the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice job using Butler off the ball, getting him a shot in rhythm.
For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
It's Curry outside, cans it from downtown, and it's all knotted up.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And Butler gets it to go.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Outside, KD. Curry against Thompson. To the inside. It's stolen by Green, and they're pushing it up. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Smith. Back to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Okogie. Still scoreless. Just 5 to shoot. That one drops for him.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Butler on the wing. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 7. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2. KD looking around. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Green with a screen on Thompson. Butler dishes to Curry. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got his second bucket.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Pass to Durant. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo! Oh, yeah, Jimmy Butler showing you that he's still got plenty of bounce in those legs.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Durant. He's got 6. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Back to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, when Green is looking to score, this is exactly the area he's most comfortable, right at the rim.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Here's Okogie. He's defended by Podziemski. Thompson in the corner. Down low, Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8. Smith sets the pick for KD. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Curry. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Rockets trail by 8. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Curry with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Curry's got 9 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around. And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Back to Curry. Shoots off the step back, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 11 points in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Durant kicks to Thompson. KD against Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Pajemski on the wing. Still yet to score. Here's Curry. That shot off. Great defense that time from Şengün. Smith the pass to Thompson. Here's Okogie. Launches a 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Curry with it. Now Smith defending. Green inside. It's up against Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss. Rockets trail by 10. Smith dishes to Thompson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Is checked in for Golden State. Hield comes in for Curry. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. Tate, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson. .141 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Butler. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. It's rebounded by Şengün.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Inside, and stolen by Butler. Pass to Pajemski. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Pajemski. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Shepard, the pass to Finney-Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
From 12 feet out. And it's Butler missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Jayshawn Tate. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Şengün. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Shepard in at the point. Here's Pajemski. Some nice passing by Golden State. No good on the three. Here's Shepard. He's defended by Pajemski. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. To the middle. Şengün, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Butler, a screen on Şengün. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rockets trail by 12. Now Tate. Nothing on the board. Adams outside. Here's Shepard. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Kuminga finds Hield. Now here's Butler. Horford with a screen on Şengün. Pass to Horford. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Horford's got his first 3 points of the game.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Here's Shepard. He's defended by Pajemski. 6 to shoot. Shepard with the ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Pajemski. Horford the pass to Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. The past month has been surreal. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
Podziemski finds Butler. Horford with a screen on Şengün. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up, and Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Curry's checked in for Buddy Hield. And a switch here also for Houston. Kevin Durant's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Free throw, good Butler. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
He doesn't get the second one.
You know, there's always a lot of talk around Jimmy Butler, but the fact is this. When the game is on the line, Butler can raise his effort level. It's almost unmatched in this league.
Shepard with the ball, guarded by Kerr. Here's Shepard. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Horford. Here's Curry. It's stolen by Shepard. And it's Houston on the break. And here is Durant. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Houston. Thompson's checked in. Here's Shepard, guarded by Kerr. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot up. KD can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Pass to KD. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 15. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Pajemski. Lets the three fly. Rockets with the rebound. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Shepard with the ball. Guarded by Kerr. Now Shepard. Adams. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Green. Over Shepard. Back to Pajemski. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Houston. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Warriors, and they're down 4 spots from them.
Well, for the Rockets, not a perfect start to the season, but they're in a position where all it takes is one modest winning streak to jump into that top spot.
Well, yeah, they're not in a bad position, but they clearly have room to improve. But having said that, most franchises in this league would trade with them in a minute.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Thompson. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Putting up about 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Well, he understands his role. He's one of their enforcers, but he also helps them win the battle of possessions.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Fires the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Şengün.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Pass to Butler. Inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Free throw, no good for Green. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Butler kicks to Curry. From outside, off the mark.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Kuminga. Hasn't made one yet.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Şengün with the screen for Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Durant. It's stolen by Kuminga. Goes up, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Man, that is a little risky there by Kuminga, but man, what a finish. That's just awesome.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Okogie, defended by Moody. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Thompson up top. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Butler. The rebound by KD. And KD's got the ball here for Houston. It's a 16-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
And the Warriors with possession here after the Rockets pick up 3. Here's Butler. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets trail by 13. Smith dishes to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now, here's Moody. He had 15 points last outing. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Durant. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Warriors leading by 11. Back to Moody. Pass to Curry. Now, here's Moody. Golden State moving it around. And it's Butler missing. Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The shot's good from Smith.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 31-point game against Utah.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün.
And good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
Warriors leading by 6. Kuminga against Smith. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 this quarter.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Houston.
Back to Thompson. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Moody. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. And Curry has it in the corner. Curry from 3.
Well, that's 1 in the first, and now here's his 2nd in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
Now here's Durant. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors lead by 9. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Kevin, we saw some moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I'm missing wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Well, sometimes defense can lead to offense, so best of luck moving forward. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that game against the Pelicans, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focus and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, we try. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Golden State Warriors.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Here's Curry. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Moses Moody and Richard. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
It just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Thompson. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Thompson. The Warriors making the shot. Down low. It's stolen by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Richard. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 11. Thompson finds Şengün. Back to Thompson. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Now here's Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
2.
First one falls for him. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Pass to Green. Now, here's Moody. Defense is right there. Butler hammering it home.
And when Jimmy Butler is this confident, he is a nightmare to contain. Butler just takes over games with his scoring.
Okogie, the pass to Thompson. Durant in the corner. Back to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors leading by 9. Curry looking around. Green with a screen on Thompson. Curry can't get it to go. The Rockets have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Okogie. Durant kicks to Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Green, the pass to Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Thompson, the bounce pass. Şengün kicks to Smith. Thompson passes to Durant. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 17.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Outside Green. Outside Curry. Butler on the wing. On the wing, Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry against Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Durant. Smith left side. Pass to Okogie. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. At one point, they led by 16. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
The free throw drops for Butler.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Durant against Kuminga. Right side Durant. Here's Şengün. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Şengün's got 8 points. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Green. Now Butler. Shot from 16. That shot off the mark.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. Here's Smith. Butler with the steal. There's the steal. Pass to Thompson. For 3, Okogie. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And another miss for him. It's been this way all night, and that is tough for his team to overcome.
Now, here is Smith. Şengün with the screen for Durant to the inside. Here's Okogie, guarded by Green. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. 2 on the clock. It's offline from half court.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
That was a complete lapse in judgment.
Now here's Butler. Smith with the defensive effort. Here's Okogie, defended by Moody. Here's Okogie, still without a basket. In the corner, Smith with it. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And stolen by Thompson. Thompson is double. Smith on the wing. Screen by Smith to the middle. 5 on the clock. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And that's now 9 points for Smith.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Podziemski, he's checked in for Moses Moody. Houston also making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Josh Okogie. And here is Butler. He's got 25. Pass to Curry. To stop the drought. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, Curry has added so much muscle over the years, showing you right there that added strength.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game. And not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Durant. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Fires, high post. Kuminga, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Green against KD. Durant uses his size in close.
No one is stopping that shot. Durant with the teardrop. There's just no way to defend that.
Horford with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Kuminga, that misses off the backboard.
you know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Adams with the screen on Kuminga. KD passes to Adams. Clock at 6. Houston moving the ball around. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Shepard. Durant's got it all tied up now for Houston. Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Outside for Curry. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Durant, the pass to Shepard. Now, Finney Smith. Pass to Durant for the lead. And it goes down 2 points. 26 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats, arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. .110 left to play here in the third. Here's Kuminga. Can't hit from in close.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Shepard. Adams sets the pick for Shepard. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Podziemski. Here's Post. On the wing, Hield. Horford sets a screen for Hield. And the Warriors miss again. Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. KD's shot is good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Hield outside. Here's Horford. The third quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Shepard, Alperen Sengun out there with Adams. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Hield, down low. Here's Horford, up and in on the layup. Horford's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Adams taking his time here. Inside and stolen by Horford. To tie it up. And it's Butler missing. The Rockets leading. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Back to Sengun. Sinks that one from the post.
Let the big fella eat. Sengun just doing his thing down low.
Now Podziemski. It's stolen by Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Now here's Butler. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Finney-Smith passes to Shepard. Sengun against Horford. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Shepard. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Podziemski with it. Tate covering. And here is Butler. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Shepard. Now, here's Tate. Now, here's Sengun. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hield the pass to Butler. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
The free throw drops for Butler.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. And Curry subbed in for Buddy Hield. And then for Houston, KD's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Tate. And so Butler nails both of them.
Yeah, since the break, he has been in attack mode, and he is living at the line.
Butler against Sengun. And they call an illegal screen here.
Now, this is a guy the coaches trust. He's so deliberate with the ball in his hands.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Curry against Thompson. Curry kicks to Green. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Oh, great feed by Durant. There's way more than scoring to his offensive game.
Pass to Podziemski. Adams against Green. Now Curry from past the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now here's Tate. Thompson finds Şengün. KD on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warriors trail by 7. Butler passes to Curry. Back to Butler. Green with a screen on Tate. They kick it out to Green. Stolen by Thompson. And there's the drive. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Podziemski. Defended by Durant. Curry with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 25 points.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
KD draws the double. Out to Thompson. From the arc. There's the triple from Durant.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Outside Curry. There's the screen. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. With the shot. The Rockets pull it in. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. KD draws the double. Tate with the ball. Kuminga picks him up. Şengün against Butler. Thompson inside the line. Here's Adams. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
Moody's checked in for Kuminga. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Okogie's checked in. Real good, Adams. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Butler in the corner. And stolen by Şengün. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Thompson. Takes it off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Houston?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Shot clock at 2. And it's Butler missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Durant. Here's Okogie. Here's Thompson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's 27 points from Amen Thompson. Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Back to Podziemski. 6 to shoot. Tries from 16, and again it's the Warriors missing. Outside Durant, Şengün kicks to Thompson. Curry with the steal. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Amen Thompson.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. The first free throw is good.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Durant drawing the double team. Now Şengün. Durant down low. Lays it in off the window.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Warriors trail by 17. Butler outside. Here's Curry. Butler outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Butler with a silky shot.
Yeah, that floater is something that we've seen from Butler throughout his career.
Curry against Thompson. 1:51 left in the game. KD draws the double. Here's Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Kerr. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
Rockets leading by 13. Smith scanning the floor. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Golden State running out of time. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Outside Curry. Here's Green. Oh, that was
amazing. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Rockets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. Going to work down low. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 14. Now Durant. So we see Houston taking the W here. Boy, were they resilient, ending the group round at 2 wins, 2 losses.
And we'll see if it's enough to advance, though the NBA Cup shows no mercy.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Amen Thompson.